And then sitting there talking about getting surgery for Mario, you're not worried about some ligament popping out or something. You're not worried about an infection. You can only make the amount of money you do from disability and Mari being disabled if you keep him disabled. Or else you probably would have got him. Any person who actually cares about Amari would have got him surgery from time before his legs were grown to a way where
This girl's a fucking idiot. Amari is going to be disabled for his whole life, you morphodite. What part of that don't you understand? He'll never walk. He will never talk. He will never feed himself. He will never be able to crawl. He will never be able to, clothe himself. What part of that don't you understand? Oh my God, people. I just turned this bitch on with her little fucking cut me off in midstream freaking just a quick response at New Nations Unity. No, you, your mother, and your brother are fucking failures. You failed Amari a long time ago. Your brother murdered Shamay. You and your brother plotted to murder Shamay, and you did it because you knew the dirty cops would let you fucking walk because you're a hoodlum, a little gangster bitch that runs around passing freaking body parts to a corrupt public union sector so that you can think you're big and bad and mommy can get into a fake car accident and come in with a big fucking windfall to launder money her way for what she instigated her children to do against my family. Let's listen to this again and look how she comes in on this fucking video.
talking about
In midstream, talking about, am I missing something here? Like, seriously, I check on this bitch every fucking day, okay? Right? I called her out. Notice how she buttoned her lip. Well, notice how she's now blah, blah, blah. She doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. They abandoned Amari because they knew by that time, when he was 1 year old, that he was severely disabled. That's why that little morphodite was passing Amari over to her cousin, to get her cousin to look after Amari as they were waiting for Julian to show up for a fucking visit, as he wasn't, right? The last 3 visits, got it on recording. The cousin was there. The mother wasn't looking after Amari. Tamika wasn't looking after Amari. The cousin that was just staying there temporarily was looking after Amari. And Julian was nowhere to be found. Yeah. And because your mother got into a car accident, she wanted to hoard her money for herself. So on the day of Amari's birthday, you had your visit, Julian didn't show up, and then your mother fucking text Tisha and said, I'm not picking up Amari no more, because your mother doesn't want me to see him. No, bitch, that's not true. Your mother, Sonia Johnson, wanted to hoard her money to herself, right? Knowing that she'd get away with what she instigated you and your brother to do in terms of killing my daughter, just so that your mother could sit in some fucking house, okay, and get out of subsidized condos, townhouses, or whatever the hell you guys were living in that was subsidized. All right. Oh, wrong one. Hold on a minute. Okay, so what are we missing here? So what? 41 minutes to go. No views. What is this? What is that?
and then talking about getting... I'm really wondering why Mystery Attorney keeps saying this narrative that she's worked up in her head, even though the police have already told her that her daughter was suicidal from...
No, don't try and mislead people in the wrong fucking direction. Okay? Like, seriously, I like how you try and do that with your little mustache. Couldn't hide your mustache this time, could you, Morphodite? No. Right? You're such a fucking fake. Like, seriously, you are such a fucking fake. It's okay, though. Your shit's gonna catch up to you. Sooner or later, your shit's gonna catch up to you.
Reports prior, and then talking about getting... I'm really wondering why Mystery Attorney keeps saying this narrative that she's worked up in her head.
I wonder why Tamika Dixon Johnson keeps running New Nations Unity through her fucking shorts and her little videos and just the whole 9 yards. Why? Why you like the attention? Huh? What are you looking for here? Okay, so we've got that. I don't know. Am I missing something here? Like little game player. That's all she does is play fucking games. And then she comes in with her 7-minute video halfway, not even, I don't know where the hell she's at. Like, she comes in with it, like, in mid-sentence.
And then sitting there talking about...
See? What was she saying before that?
Surgery for Mari. You're not worried about...
Listen to this crap.
Some ligament popping out or something. You're not worried about an infection. You can only...
Yeah, well, you know what? I've already spoken to somebody in the United States that has a son that's 40 years old that had his little whatever clipped underneath his kneecap, and her son can't bend his legs anymore. He's stiff as a board. Stiff as a board because of all that clipping. Okay? And even if that was to happen, it wouldn't change Amari's situation. No. He'll still never be able to feed himself. He'll still never be able to walk. He'll still never be able to talk. He'll still never be able to crawl or do anything normal, like just people that don't have brain damage because of negligent doctors can do. Right? Obviously, you got some kind of fucking brain damage. But no, I know what it is with you. You just want to distract away from what you and your brother did to Shamay. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny how I was just laying there a little while ago, resting, thinking, you know, like, what man in my life could have murdered me? And there was really only one man that could have done it, and that would have been Sierra's dad, because he was violent. Well, no, that's not true. There could have been another man. But you see, I left. And when I left those men, people, I never fucking went back. And I sure in the fuck didn't let them back into my house. Unfortunately, Shamay let Julian back into the house, and look what it got her. You see, that's the thing. This is why I told her, don't let him back into the house. But you see, this little bitch here, she laced Shamay's cigarettes with medical fentanyl when Shamay took the baby to this girl's mother's house because the mother was crying on with Tisha, I want to see the baby. 2 weeks later, Julian wouldn't take Shamay to go see the baby so his mother could see the baby, that is, with Shamay. So Shamay ended up doing it by herself because the mother was wanting to see the baby, so Shamay tried to do the right thing while this thing was sneaking around in the fucking background and laced Shamay's cigarettes. So that when Shamay got home within the next day, she was starting to get sick. She was sick for 2 fucking days. Julian showed up at 6:30 in the morning, and by 9 a.m. she was dead, as he was molesting her dead body for an hour before he moseyed on over to Tisha's room and said, oh, Shamay's not responding. Then he stood back, let Tisha run by, and then he just watched the carnage unfold, waited for the fucking dirty cops to come by, took his cue, caused a scene, so I had to leave the room so the dirty ambulances could load up her body in a fucking hammock after they put in their perfusion machine and try and sneak her ass out the door. But by the time I got out of that room with Julian, I came down the hall, I seen them carrying her out in the hammock, people. You don't carry out live bodies in a fucking hammock. And then by 9 o'clock that night, she was embalmed. Okay, this is what this bitch is involved in. Okay, that's why her brother got to walk, because that wasn't the first body that Julian produced for the police. They let him fucking walk, people. And they let this thing, Morphodite, carry on. And I bet you there's been a few people that's died around her. And people are just oblivious as to what's fucking looking at them in the face. Serious.
The amount of money you do from disability and Mari being disabled if you keep him disabled.
Yeah, keep him
or else
disabled.
You probably would have got him. Any person who actually cares about Mari would have got him surgery from time before his legs.
Are you even listening? It wouldn't matter if his legs were straight, bitch, or not. And look at this. She's got one eye looking this way and another eye way off over fucking there. Okay, do you see what we're dealing with here? Clearly there's something fucking wrong with her brain. I told you she's got little munchkin brain things eating in her fucking brain, okay? You can see it.
We're growing to a way where he's getting older. You know, babies are more... It's easier when they're a child to fix the wrongs instead of down the line. But any good mother would have...
Yeah, any good mother. That's why there's a whole lot of parents that don't want to jump on that bandwagon with that fucking research study. But that's okay, because the doctor that delivers these babies will just pop out more babies like Amari and just fill those slots with other kids. As if the government fucking cares if kids are getting injured by dirty fucking doctors any more than the government cares about innocent human beings being murdered by individuals like this. Okay? Seriously, the government doesn't give a shit, because they like those dead bodies and those research studies.
Know that, but I guess I need to just keep understanding the fact that if you were a good mom, like, your kids wouldn't be gone like that, right? Your daughter wouldn't have been doing drugs in your house, under your roof, while you have your eldest daughter doing drugs in her bed, in her room, with her baby dad.
Like, is this thing a fly on the wall, as if she would even know what the fuck is going on in the house? Like, she keeps putting this, oh, your daughter was doing drugs. Well, if she was, it was because of Julian bringing them in the house. My daughter wasn't fucking doing drugs until Julian showed up. How about that? Why don't you talk about your fucking brother? Why don't you talk about how your brother had Howie eat your brother's dope because they got stopped by the cops, and Julian didn't want to get stuck with getting caught with the drugs between his balls, because that's where he liked to put it. You know it. Everybody fucking knows it. Is it right? So he said, Howie, here, take these little baggies of drugs and swallow them for me. Don't worry, you can puke them up later, because if we get caught for it, we're all going down. You know, and what did Howie do? He ate the dope, and the baggies burst in his gut, and then he fucking died, with Julian taking him to a fucking park, trying to get him to puke him out before he fucking died. Why don't you talk about that, you stupid bitch? Everybody fucking knows what your brother did to Howie. But you think Julian cared? Hell no. The cops let him walk with that one too. The cops let him fucking walk with that one too.
I don't know.
That's called manslaughter. Here, eat the dope that I had between my legs so that we don't get caught fucking selling drugs. You eat the dope, not me, even though it's my dope. I won't eat my dope, but I want you to eat the dope because, you know, you're below me. And Howie ate the dope. And then when Howie started getting sick, what did Julian do? He took him to a fucking park. Why don't you talk about that, bitch? Huh? Alright, instead of taking him to a hospital first, he took him to a fucking park. Tried to get him to puke the shit up. And instead, he fucking died. Okay? Your brother murdered Howie. Because he had no balls. Even though he used his balls to hide his fucking drugs. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Poke the bear, bitch. Poke the fucking bear. Bring up the dead. Okay, you want another dead person that your brother was involved in? How about, I don't know his name exactly, but one of his friends. After I kicked him out of my house, finally got him out of my house. He moved into one of his friends' houses. Soon after, I don't even, a month or 2 or 3, the mother died. Suspiciously. All of a sudden, out of the blue. Yeah, I wonder why. As Julian's running back to my house with a fucking safe. And then taking a sledgehammer and trying to bust open the fucking safe. And I'm coming downstairs into the garage saying, "Oh, what the shit's going on out here?" "Oh, nothing. I got no place to live because so-and-so's mother died." Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why so-and-so's mother fucking died. Just like Howie died. Just like Shamay died. And there's another one in there through Rumorville that died that was close to Julian. Okay? How many of those did you have your dirty fingers in with their deaths? I'd like to know. Or do you operate on your own, bitch? I wouldn't be surprised.
Your logic is just something's not clicking here, honey.
Yeah, you're so...
Yeah. Other than that, I'm living a great life. Nobody stalks your yard, actually. And you can keep saying that, but, like, you going out of your way to say that, it really just makes me want to just stop by and say hi. Maybe I should just come knock on your door.
Yeah, because you that's not the first time you threatened me, bitch. You see, that's the thing. You're looking for an excuse to come by and knock on my fucking door, bitch. Right when I went to go pick up Amari. When he was being passed back and forth between you and your mother and whatever, and right, and you freaking hand me Amari, and the hat drops. Next thing you know, I don't know what the hell happened there, but you're threatening to punch me out over a fucking hat. Got that on video, right? And then you were threatening to come to my house and punch me out on my doorstep. Got that on video when you were threatening to do that. So this is nothing fucking you with your little fucking threats. And smirking, thinking you're fucking big and bad because you're such a little hoodlum gangster bitch. Right? And everybody's supposed to believe you? That you and your brother didn't kill Shamay? As you're sitting here up on fucking YouTube again? Threatening to come to my house and fucking say hi? Yeah, okay. Why? You have no business coming to my fucking house, you fucking potato thief. You pouring bleach on my plants and killing my trees and killing my grass and running off with fucking potatoes and stock and all and God knows what else you do out there. And now you want to come and knock on my door? Yeah, okay. Is that why you did all that shit? So you had an excuse to fucking walk up and already knock? Yeah, we already know you walked up on my fucking door one time and put that stupid, I don't know, rotten vegetables in that brown thing so that when I open it up, it was all rotten. Yeah, because you can't control, because you got those little brain munchers in there, right?
Say, hey there, girl. How you doing? Since it's been so long.
Are you listening how she's taunting me? And I have no reason to be fucking concerned about this bitch. Right? She thinks it's fucking funny. Yeah. You think it's fucking funny, don't you? Yeah. Just like you thought it was fucking funny when you laced Shamay cigarettes. Just like you thought it was fucking funny when you were putting in dog ashes into your boyfriend's Lucky Charm, telling him it was Julian's dead ashes. Yeah, okay. You thought that was fucking funny too, right? As you're now stalking his little ex-girlfriend, new girlfriend, whatever girlfriend Cheeseburger has now, you still can't even let that go. Oh, but you had to let go of Freddy because Freddy's dead, so you can't stalk Freddy anymore. So now you're stalking fucking Cheeseburger. When you're not plotting and scheming to come knock on my door after you raided my yard. Yeah, okay.
Don't push something that you don't want to happen.
No, you're the one running around. You're the one that's running around with your little New Nations Unity up on the fucking every second or third video for the last 3 years, 5 years, every second or third, fourth video with your New Nations Unity this and New Nations Unity that, right? Looking for that attention as you're running around my yard doing what the fucking do, right? Serious. So, you're the one wanting the attention.
When you speak upon things, you put it out in the energy of the world, right? You should think about that.
Okay, well, that is a direct threat. Again, by a little fucking 27-year-old punk bitch. Okay? Seriously, I'm tired of this bitch. She's a punk, and she's a bitch. And she's murderous.
And then aside from that, too, nobody stalks you, old lady. How about you pay for cameras then? You keep sitting there saying this, that, I'm doing this in your yard, but wait, it's been years.
The girl has a mustache.
You have yet to set up a camera for proof. Set up a camera for 24 hours of overnight for a week or a month. You'll see who's digging in your yard. You'll see whose cell phone that was. By the way, that wasn't Shamay's phone. I still have it, actually.
Oh, yeah, now she's cocky. Oh, I still have it now, actually. I have Shamay's cell phone. I stole Shamay's cell phone. Yeah, and I still have it. That's just one big proud feat that I've accomplished in life.
Actually, and it's not even in your city. It's in another city, actually. And it's broken. Well, it's not really broken. It's just, you can't use it in Canada. That's why Shamay had to get a new phone, actually, because...
That is just... This girl, I'm serious, has some serious fucking brain damage. Shamay couldn't use the cell phone that she stole, even though she's got the fucking cell phone and was using it for years. Yeah, okay. Go figure, people.
It was from the States, because her dad bought it. And no Canadian provider could connect to that phone. But you didn't know that, did you? But now you do. You know what I'm saying?
Let me steal your phone and take it out of the country so that I can use it.
And all these things, you can sit there and keep talking about my brother or whatever. Like, it's played out. It's played out. You're way too...
If it's so played out, why are you doing a fucking video, you stupid morphodite with your mustache on YouTube for everybody to see?
Too old to be doing this back and forth shit. And I know that you're like, you have mental problems because Tisha said that you had mental problems before and there's nothing she could do about it. And you wonder...
Tisha goes to church now, so shut up. You fucking dick sucker.
Why she wants to move away from you. It's because it's like, it gets played out. The amount of years that goes on and you just don't get it.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you don't get it. Maybe you don't fucking get it. With your twisting of words and twisting of this and twisting of that. Oh, how your mother taught you so well. That's why she had you wrapped around her little finger and had you go out and fucking murder for her so that she didn't have to take no responsibility for shit while she sits up in some fucking house after having money laundered to her through ICBC. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because you know your mother fucking instigated you and your brother to kill Shamay. Okay, it was a three gang deal, right? Your mother's not off the hook here, okay? Because you're the product of your mother. Julian is the product of your mother, and it was all three of you that plotted and schemed to steal Amari after Shamay was dead. That's why your mother was there, okay? Throughout the whole process, because she thought her clout would get Amari. Yeah. If it wasn't for your mother, maybe my daughter would be alive. Clearly.
And can't be a regular mother it's not fun for a child, to be honest. I really do think that probably Tisha feels really bad for you when wanting to leave, but it's probably in her best interest to start her life.
Well, yeah, because it's a me generation. She gets it from her friends within her age group like you, right? Okay, she seen that with Paige, and when Paige's sisters were having problems with MCFD and were losing their kids, and Paige didn't want to help with the kids, and I'm doing this, and that's me, and I'm not taking no responsibility, and kids can go over there, and I don't want to deal with it, blah blah blah, and so on and so on. That's where she gets it from. She gets it from people like you that don't like responsibility, that like to turn their back on family members because it's all about me. And actually, in your situation, it is about you because it's just basically you. I mean, you're a fucking morphodite for crying out loud.
But you're sitting there saying, but what about me no more? You're just gonna get up and leave? You have Marcane and his girlfriend. Your new daughter-in-law. What do you mean? She'll help you.
Oh, you just wait for my videos to get all those little juicy tidbits, don't you? Well, life would be boring for you if I just stopped making videos. It's like a saga for you, right? What was that? One Life to Live? You couldn't wait for the next fucking episode. Yeah, well, you don't think I don't know that? But I don't make the videos for you, bitch. I just make the videos. I have a few friends along the way, and there's a louder message in there that reaches a few people along the way, and it warns a few people along the way, okay? To watch out for people like you and your kind. Yeah. Because I speak from experience, right?
That Viper, since you go out of your way to call Marcane's girlfriend a Viper.
Oh, wow, that's an old video from back in the day. See? It's like a saga. You gotta keep up with the One Life to Live series. You're waiting for the next episode.
Right? You just don't like the fact that your kids will want.
Well, at least I don't sit there and hang around a bunch of people and collect the dirt on them. It doesn't matter who they are, cheeseburger, and this person and that person, and then when they piss me all off, I go online and just spill the beans on everybody in one big fucking video. Or maybe 2 or 3 videos. And I make threats that if they keep stalking me in terms of you, then you're gonna go to the cops and be the rat that you are. Because that's what you are, a fucking rat, right? Cops let you fucking kill people. That's what fucking cops and rats do. They work together as a team. Okay? So all this new crew that you're hanging out with your happy self and happy ways, they don't know you like we know you on my end, with you collecting the dirty goods on them one by one, individual by individual, to where eventually they're going to piss you off and you're just going to blah, blah, blah. If you're not blabbing it up on fucking YouTube, everybody's dirt, you're running off to the fucking cop station and being the fucking rat that you are. Yeah. Yeah, we know that. They don't know that because they probably don't know the story. They don't know the One Life to Live story. They don't wait for the next episode like you. They live their lives, unlike you. You wait for the next fucking New Nations Unity episode.
To live their life and not your life. You had one. You're old now. Time for you to relax. Pipe it down. For real. Am I missing anything? I don't really think so. I think we've covered all the bases and all this type of stuff, so keep my name out of your mouth.
No, I'm not keeping your name out of my mouth, bitch. You want to keep doing that fucking shit and creeping my fucking yard, fuck you. So let's just keep it clear. What happened to Shamay was premeditated murder. She was drugged up with medical fentanyl first for a couple of days as her smokes were laced randomly, because she was getting dizzy, sleepy, and she'd fall asleep, and she felt nauseated. We thought it was just a flu. It wasn't, because with her toxicology, when it came in, it was medical fentanyl. But that's not what killed her, people. She was shot up with a speedball on the day that Julian showed up at 6:30 in the morning. Okay? And by 9 o'clock, 5 minutes to 9, Shamay was sitting up on the couch witnessed me in a death rattle. And then he moved her body at 9:10 when Tisha was switching over to laundry and went back into her room, and he left her lying dead on the couch because she urinated and defecated while sitting up. I guess he thought that Tisha would come out and just mosey on in and find her herself, but she didn't. She stayed in the room with the baby, and therefore that's when he went down to her room and said, Shamay's not responding, because he knew if he would have left it for any length longer than an hour, rigor mortis and lividity or whatever that stuff is called would have been really noticeable. Okay? There's a very short window of time in terms of before the body goes into that, it changes, right? It was all staged and timed, okay? She was premeditated. It was premeditated murder, people. This girl was the first instrument to lacing Shamay's smokes at her mother's house. Okay? Right? This girl wants to keep with her fucking crap, and you don't think with her little threat showing up at my doorstep, this bitch has already been on my fucking doorstep. And she runs around in my fucking yard when she's in town, when she's not flying around stripping or whatever it is that she does, because there's not too many fucking things that she can do because she's not very fucking bright. Okay, what does she do? She moves boxes when she's not fucking stripping at the local club. You go to the local club and you have to pay to strip. You don't get paid to strip. You have to pay to strip so that you can get fucking tips. Okay? That's what we're dealing with here. All right? And when she's not doing that, she's on job number 2, moving fucking boxes. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Okay? Hold on a minute. And that's another thing. Amari's in his leg braces. You hear him whimpering and whatnot, whining, right? Because he doesn't like them. And they don't make a difference anyway, people. Like, seriously, it's not like he doesn't wear his fucking leg braces. The only way they might make a difference is if you had him on 24-7. Or better yet, why not just put him in a cast for 18 years where he can't move at all, right? For what? Straight legs? He still won't be able to walk. He still won't be able to talk. He still won't be able to crawl. He still won't be able to feed himself. None of that. He won't be able to clothe himself. And he's sure in the hell not going to be able to carry on a fucking decent conversation on with you because he doesn't have the verbal skills, because his brain has been damaged. And it happened at the time of his birth. Right? And this girl wants to flip the fucking script and come in here and say, I'm going to show up your door. You watch and see, bitch. Yeah, no, you've already been at my door, bitch. Okay, why do you think I fight fucking back on you? Because you don't stop at the door. You creep around the yard, you fucking terrorize shit in the yard, right? You know, Tisha goes out to club and people are coming up and, that crazy Tamika, she's just putting on a big TV screen and wants us to sit there and watch your mom. We tell her we don't want to watch your mom. We want to sit there and smoke dope and listen to music, but not Tamika. No, she's got to watch the One Life to Live fucking episode of New Nations Unity. Yeah, like I said, these new friends that she's got hanging around with, all happy and gleeful, yeah, we know exactly what's going on. Give it another year or two after she gets the dirt on everybody. She'll be back up on fucking YouTube spilling the beans when she's not at the fucking cop shops fucking spilling the beans. Okay? If she's not murdering people or helping other people to murder people. Okay? Planting this and planting that. Yeah, we know. Keep it up, bitch. I'll never fucking stop until my last breath with you, bitch. Until you stop, bitch. How about that, bitch? How about that? Are you happy that I'm mad, bitch? Seems to me you're the one that's mad, bitch. You're so mad that you're mad because no matter how hard you try to hide your fucking morphodite shit, it always shines through. Always fucking shines through. No matter how many times you shave your fucking mustache off, it comes right back. That's why you can't have your own fucking kids, bitch.
I don't really have the time to be going back and forth with you over YouTube anymore, but I'm...
Right. You just got Bebo Entertainment on your mind 24-7 when you don't got fucking New Nations Unity on your mind 24-7. Stop lying to yourself, bitch.
I mean, I will make a quick video because, I got a brand new phone, right? I got an iPhone 14 Pro Max as well as a brand new friggin' MacBook Pro, so I have the equipment. more than you have the equipment. My equipment's better quality also. I just choose.
Yeah. Well, not so good because you can't hide your fucking mustache no matter how hard you fucking plast on 10 pounds of makeup on.
To live my life because that's what I'm doing and I'm enjoying it. I'm pretty sure you want to know what's going on in my life, so let me just tell you. So I got a brand new mattress and a brand new box spring and a bed frame. My bed frame's pink and it has drawers at the bottom. My mattress was like over $1,500, and then my box spring was like half of that. I'm pretty sure because it's only like half of the mattress.
That's why you got boards for slats that hold your fucking bed up. Okay, yeah, right. Whatever.
What else? I got a whole brand new dresser set.
Made of, what is that called? Presto wood. It's probably not even real wood. You probably couldn't even distinguish what real wood is and how real wood dressers are put together through doweling. I don't even think you would even understand that concept. Why don't you go fucking look at it and look at I bet you any money you're gonna see it stapled to fucking together and it's fucking Presto wood. Put some water on that shit and let it swell, bitch, and see how happy you're gonna be with your fucking dressers. Okay? Like, who cares? Like, seriously, as if.
I got a makeup stand.
And you sound childish.
Brand new makeup desk. I have a
You see, that's what makes you dangerous. You're fucking childish.
purse stand for my purses because, you know, I love my purse.
A child that can never learn a lesson. Seriously. And came out as a demon.
Purses, my Louis Vuittons and whatever. You know I love my purses. So, I'm looking good. I got a brand new couch. It's honestly living such a sweet life. I love it. My TV, it broke. Well, it's on the verge of breaking. So, like, has a red line through it. So, just to let you know.
Well, that's okay. You can go book yourself in at Shakers, pay everybody off, and go strip and hope that you can get a good night in tips. And then you can go off and buy yourself a new TV if you're not moving fucking boxes the next day. Okay? Like, seriously. Or whatever else. I heard you mentioned one time in one of your videos you were working at the casino. Yeah, okay.
Know that now I have a 65-inch TV, Roku TV, and it's like huge. I feel like I'm at the movie theaters when I'm watching TV.
Yeah, I'm at the movie theaters when I'm watching One Life to Live at New Nations Unity. Yeah. Can't wait for the next episode. Yeah.
In my nice new warm bed. It's so nice. But you wouldn't know about that. I'm sorry.
As if I care. Seriously. You made your bed, you can lie in it. That's right. You got that one right. Just like Julian made his bed and he can lie in the bed that he fucking lays in now, okay? Just remember how he didn't do it to himself. Julian told him to eat the fucking dope, and before he took him to the hospital, he took him to a fucking park and tried to get Howie to puke it out. Why don't you tell the truth? And Howie couldn't puke it out. Instead, Howie started dying in fucking Julian's arms, and then I guess Julian decided to do the right thing, but it was too late, bitch. Too late, bitch.
No, I don't mean to rag on you or whatever, you know, because, you know, you live a hand-me-down life.
I don't mind my hand-me-down life. I really don't. I've had a good life. I've done good things in life. When I get to the pearly gates, I don't have to make excuses for things because my actions have spoken much louder than words. Okay, you didn't do park events. You didn't go out and try and do good things in the community. You never did shit. What you do is terrorize people, and you terrorize the community, and nobody really knows what you're doing except for maybe those dirty cops waiting for the next fucking dead body. How about that, bitch?
Can't buy these things brand new. But I'm living good. And thank you for wondering how I'm doing, because I'll always come and tell you. Every time that you feel like I'm not giving you enough attention, You just let me know.
Where's Bebo Entertainment? Why aren't you giving them attention with this video? You like to stalk them too, but they completely ignore you. Right? They just see you as a nuisance. Just some fly on the wall that's eventually gonna drop off and die. Right? Or fly off someplace else. And even if it came back, they still ignore you.
Like, I'm here to just supply you with what you need so you don't feel so alone in this world. Anyways, bye, Judy. Make sure you kiss my nephew for me because, you know, he loves his Auntie Tika.
No, he doesn't. You killed his mother. You and your brother. You destroyed his life by killing his mother. Sleep on that one.
So much. And, yeah.
Let those little brain munchers get to work.
Thanks. Have a good rest of your day.
No. New Nations Unity. New Nations Unity. She even tagged this one in with New Nations Unity and it came up in my... Okay. Here we've got the Bebo Entertainment. At New Nations Unity. But she also throws in Bebo Entertainment. I mean, you gotta take this shit with a grain of salt. Right? New Nations Unity. 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 Like, seriously. Girl doesn't quit. New Nations Unity. New Nations Unity. New Nations Unity. Here she's bringing in Shamay. Right. This is why Shamay didn't like her. Nope.